So, are narcissists actually happy? At first glance, it might seem like someone who's always in the spotlight, who believes they're exceptional, and who puts their own needs first would be riding high in life. But the truth is a lot more complicated and honestly, a lot sadder. So these are the reasons why narcissists are not actually happy. First, imagine constantly needing applause. For most narcissists, attention isn't just a nice to have. It's emotional oxygen. Without regular admiration, validation, or envy from others, they feel invisible or unimportant. Think about how exhausting that would be. Always reading the room, always performing, always worrying whether you're being admired enough. It's like being on a treadmill of approval and you can never really step off. Second, everything, and I mean everything, is a contest. Whether it's a career achievement, a social media post, a casual conversation, or even someone else's birthday party. A narcissist feels the need to win. They have to be the smartest, the most successful, or the most attractive. But since that's impossible, they're stuck in a cycle of measuring themselves against everyone around them. That constant comparison is a recipe for resentment, insecurity, and quiet misery, even when they're outwardly boasting. Third, boredom is their default setting. Ever met someone who can't just enjoy a quiet coffee, a lazy Sunday, or a simple chat without needing drama, excitement, or a new thrill? Narcissists often struggle with contentment. The ordinary feels ordinary, so they create chaos, chase bigger highs, or lose interest quickly. That restless, always wanting more mindset makes it really hard to ever feel truly at peace or happy in the moment. Fourth, they're surrounded by people but often feel alone because narcissists are so focused on themselves, their image, their needs, their story. They rarely form deep, genuine connections. Conversations are often transactional, such as, "What can this person do for me?" Or, "How do they see me?" Their self absorption walls them off from real intimacy. So, even in a crowd or relationship, there can be this hollow sense of loneliness, and sometimes even themselves. The last reason is keeping up the act is a full-time job. Narcissists often build their identity on a series of lies, exaggerations, and carefully crafted personas. They might be the hero in one story, the victim in another story, or the expert somewhere else. But living like that means constantly managing your masks. There's always a low hum of anxiety, such as, "Will I be found out? Did I tell this person that version or the other one?" It's like being in a play 24/7 with no backstage. So back to the big question. Are they really happy? What looks like confidence is often compensation. What looks like self-love is often neediness in disguise. The very traits that help them navigate the world, charm, grandiosity, a relentless drive, are the same ones that trap them in cycles of dissatisfaction, fear, and emptiness. Outwardly, they might seem untouchable. Inwardly, it's a different story. Real sustained happiness usually requires authenticity, vulnerability, and the ability to connect. Things that are often just out of reach. If anything, the life of the narcissist isn't a celebration of self. It's a prison of it, And that's not a happy place to be. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Peace.